Hello, my friends. These are the math test corrections for math test 4. Go ahead and work these problems with me and then upload a picture of your problems so that I can average it together with the score you got and help raise your test score, as well as it helps you understand, the mistakes that you made. So let's go ahead and get started here. Okay, and number one, I see that Paola bought a bag of Funtime candy, which contained 160 pieces of candy. She equally, when I see equally, I know that means multiply or divide. Place the candy into 8 treat bags for her brother's birthday party. In each treat bag, she also included 3 pieces of taffy that she had left over from a different bag of candy. Now the question is, what equation can be used to find C, the number of pieces of candy in each treat bag? And you can see I've circled my numbers, okay? And if she had 160 in the bag of candy, she's not going to have more than 160 in each bag because she's dividing those up equally. So we're going to divide 160 divided by 8. And then it says she also included 3 pieces of taffy. So then we're going to add 3 more to get the total pieces of candy in each bag. So the correct answer would be C. On this next one, it says Dominic drew the model below. Which equation is shown by Dominic's model? And this model shows a fact family, which we've talked about in class. You see how this number 1,525 circled? Because if I count, this is 100, 200, 300, 400, 500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000, 1,100, 1,200, 1,300, 1,100, 1,500, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So the total number is 1,025, 525. Now I also see that we have 5 groups, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the next number in our fact family is 5. And then in each box is 1, 2, 3, and then 5 little squares. So there's 305. This is our fact family. With this, we could say 5 plus 305 equals 1525. Okay? But I'm sorry, that's not what we're doing. We're not adding. This is a multiplication or division problem. I meant to say 5 times 305 equals 1525, 1,525. So then if I look down here at my answers, I don't see any multiplication problems. But if we use our fact family, I know that this, if I do 1,525 divided by 305, it would equal 5. We could also do 1,525 divided by 5 would equal 305. So I'm going to see if one of these problems is over there, and it is letter B, which I'm sure you already spotted. Okay, you'll notice here I have this crossed out in purple, and I'll tell you why in just a minute. It says Dr. Kraft drove 96 miles in 2 hours on Monday. On Tuesday, he drove 165 miles in 5 hours. How many miles did he drive each hour on Tuesday? I crossed it out because this question is only about Tuesday, not Tuesday and Monday. And this sentence is only about Tuesday. So I crossed this out because we do not need this information. And you can see here, if he drove 165 miles in 5 hours, then I divided 165 divided by 5 to find out how much he drove each hour or 1 hour on Tuesday. 3 times 5 is 15, which is 1 less than 16. So we have 16 minus 5, which is 1. We check 1 is less than 5. Then we brought down the 5. 15 divided by 5 is 3. He drove 33 miles each hour on Tuesday. Okay. Number 4. Okay. A sign at the store shows that 4 pairs of pants cost $172. So if each pair of pants costs the same amount, what is the cost of 1 pair of pants? So if 4 pairs cost $172, he's not going to spend more than that on 1 pair of pants. And it says the pairs cost the same amount, which means we have equal groups. So if it's less in equal groups, then we're going to divide. And you see here we did 172 divided by 4. 4 cannot go into 1. If I only have 1, I cannot give 4 people a piece, a whole one. So we've scooted over. 4 can go into 16, goes in there 4 times, which is 16. It can go into 17. Minus 1. All right, so 1 is less than 4, and then we brought down the 2, and 12 divided by 4 is 3. So our answer is 1 pair of pants cost $43. And one of the students in class said they checked their answer because there were 4, so they went 43 plus 43 plus 43 plus 43 just to check and make sure they got the correct answer, and the answer was 172. Another way you could check your answer was just 43 times 4. 3 times 4 is 12. 4 times 4 is 16, plus 1 is 17. So that is another way to check your answer to see if you got the right one. So if 4 costs $172, 1 pair of pants costs $43. Okay, on number 5, there are so many numbers in this one. It says the Awesome Eraser Company made 3 batches of erasers in 1 hour, 8-hour day. The first batch contained 2,900 Teddy erasers. The second batch contained 3,125 erasers, and the third batch contained 2,997 erasers. If the company makes an equal number of erasers every hour, how many erasers were made each hour during the day? So first we needed to find the total number of erasers made every day on the day. So we added all 3 of these huge numbers together because they made all these erasers in one day, in 1 8-hour day. So we needed them in one group, and we found out they made 9,032 erasers in that 8 hours. And then to find out how much they made each hour of the day, again, you see my numbers circled, my words boxed, we divided 9,032 divided by 8. Now 8 does go into 9 one time. 1 times 8 is 8. You subtract and you get 1 left over. You check, 1 is less than 8. Then you bring down 10. 10 divided by 8 again is 1. 1 times 8 is 8. 10 minus 8 is 2. You check, 2 is less than 8. Then you had to bring down the 3. 23 divided by 8 was 2. 2 times 8 is 16. You subtract and you get 7, and you check, 7 is less than 8. Then you had to bring down the 2. 72 divided by 8 is 9. 9 times 8 is 72. And then there's a remainder of 0. So in 1 hour, they made 1,129 erasers, which is answer B. Number 4, Karen's Fashion Shop has 96 bracelets and 16 rings. And here we see this is crossed out again. Okay, so I'm going to look here. It says how many trays will she need to display the bracelets? Notice again, it says only bracelets in the question. So we don't even need this information about the rings. She wants to put them in the display window. Karen will display the bracelets in trays that hold 8 bracelets each. I see that word each, which means equal groups. Is she going to have more than 96 bracelets? No, she's not. So we divided 96 by 8. You can see our work here, and we got 12 trays that she needed to display those bracelets. Oh, more purple crossed out. The 4th grade is taking vans to a band concert. So here I see people and I see vans.